you want to come and say some stuff? Sure.
Thanks, Stacy. I remember a show, the Flaming Lips show in Seattle, at the Showbox in like '98, '99. Joey and Stacy came out from Portland and we went. And in classic Flaming Lips fashion, those of you that have been to one of their shows, they had these confetti cannons that shot, 3 feet deep of confetti onto the stage. And after the show, we jumped into Stacy's car and went home, and I was cleaning out confetti out of my shoes for months. And I think when Stacy sold that Honda, there was still confetti in it because it was impossible to get rid of. I just have a few words, and a lot of them echo what Stacy said. Joey was a passionate guy with his love for Stacy and for his kids, for fishing and hunting. As Stacy said, he never did anything half-assed. He was pedal to the metal the whole way. And a big part of that, I think, is influential on how we all should live our lives. Joey was confident. I have never met a guy that was so sure of who he was than Joey. You knew exactly where he stood, and nobody was going to say anything to get him to change his mind on what he felt and believed. Joey was competitive. As a kid, Joey, my big brother, he'd invite me to play a game of chess and he would kill me. And he would say, "Come on, let's play, I'll let you win." Just to sucker me into playing again, and then he'd beat me. He was competitive to the very end. And the interesting thing is, the last time Joey was in Montana, where I lived this summer, and we fished the Missouri, the last time we fished together, and I outfished him. And I'm surprised that he died with going to his grave with that, because I just can't believe that he's at peace with that. Most importantly for me, Joey was about music. Because Joey was aware that there are very few things in life that really transcend, and rock was one of them. He would, even when in Montana now, he would beg me to come to Portland to go to shows with him. And I know he harassed all of you to go to shows with him. And tell me one time you ever regret going to a show with him, that he dragged you out. You didn't. And the music, the morning metal he would send out, he knew that feeling good music gave you could carry through your day, through your life. And last night at Joey's viewing, I came to realize that all the best parts of me are because of him. And, Joey would never condone me reading a brief poem, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because he had this sort of innate fire, this innate spirit, and I think this, in a sense, just sums it up. There is that in me, I do not know what it is, but I know it is in me. Wretched and sweaty, calm and cool then my body becomes. I sleep long. I do not know it, it is without name. It is a word unsaid. It is not in any dictionary, utterance, symbol. Something it swings on more than the earth I swing on. To it the creation is the friend whose embracing awakes me. Perhaps I might tell more. Outlines, I plead for my brothers and sisters. Do you see, oh my brothers and sisters? It is not chaos or death. It is form, uniform, plan. It is eternal life. It is happiness.
That's great, Jason. I didn't even plan to speak right now, but what the hell, I'm up here. Joey and I became friends at Godfather's Pizza in Watertown, South Dakota. And Joey was one of these people in town, in a small town, that was akin to me because he was one of the only people in this town that liked heavy metal music. So we were on each other's radar. But the meeting that happened at Godfather's Pizza was that we were going to start a band. And Joey didn't play an instrument. He had a few guitars, but he knew that we had the tools to get him to where he was going to go, which was up on the stage. And that was really Joe's main goal, to be in a band, was to be up on the stage. But Joey, he instilled in me the confidence that I could do this thing, that took me on a journey with him and brought me all kinds of adventures. And I think Joey really was the impetus behind me being able to do all the things I did in life. He was always there with me. And our paths moved together, and there was many part-time jobs and many apartments and many bedrooms that Joey was like right across the room from me, which I think what I'm trying to get to is just that there are so many stories, and I can't sum up one story about Joey, because the story just turns into a chapter, and then the chapter turns into a volume, and then the books just keep adding up different times in our lives. But he really formed who I am, and I find it very hard to envision a life without Joey, and I'm going to miss him very much, as I know everybody here will, and I think everybody can say they almost feel exactly the same as I do. I'm going to miss you, Joey. Anybody else?
Anybody else, please? It doesn't have to be this sappy, sad stuff. We know he was...